It has been over a month since organizers of the 911 emergency service system held a launch party to introduce and inform the public on the progress of the system. Today, News 4 visited the 911 office and received an update on the progress of the project.
In the past, you dial the police station and an officer would answer the phone. Now you have a center where we have trained, certified telecommunicators who answer those calls. So every emergency call comes in here at this 911 center. And the process is that they will find out what your emergency is, and they will then go to the radio and dispatch the appropriate responder, whether it's the fire service, the ambulance, or the police.
Gooding also told News 4 that the street naming process has come a long way since its initiation, and persons have been joining together and forming committees to decide on suitable street names. The names of these streets so far, Gooding said, have been creative and meaningful. She also listed the areas which have been completed and those still in the process of naming the streets.
I can tell you what communities have been done on Providenciales. We have areas like Blue Hills is done, it's named. Five Keys is named, Q-Town, Long Bay and Long Bay Hills. A lot of the private developments, we have Thompson Cove, Blue Mountain. They're quite a large number of the population. Grace Bay, a lot of the areas are already named.
As you can imagine, several items of equipment are needed for the project as they are establishing phase 1 of the radio communication system, and since the launch, not much has changed. Gooding says that financially everything is not up to par and plans have been shifting, causing a setback, but she remains optimistic.
Obviously, I would have hoped by this point in my contract that we would have been further ahead. But as everyone knows, financially, it was a little bit difficult. So we've had to readjust the plan, and so on. With the radio communication system, we did ask for donations, and we've received donations that will help us to complete phase 1 of the radio communication system on Providenciales. The donations go to the Crime Stoppers. They have opened an account specially for 911 donations. So they receive the check, they deposit it on our behalf, and once we reach the target figures, we then purchase the equipment. Phase 1 should soon be on stream, and what that does is give us communication on Providenciales, and once we continue to get donations, then we can expand that to the other islands. But again, we are dependent on donations for that. I think once we get phase 1 in and people begin to see the benefits, then I think that might encourage them to make a better donation or bigger donations to get us to the point that we want to get to.
Gooding told News 4 this will not stop the progress, and they are in the process of moving into Grand Turk and have asked communities in Grand Turk to begin submitting names for their streets.
Coming up very soon, I will be issuing a press release that goes to Grand Turk residents. We know they have a lot of street names already, which we intend to try and keep them, but we're asking those unnamed streets to submit their names so that we can start to look at that. So we have to get the committees developed within Grand Turk as well.
She ended by telling News 4 that despite the financial difficulties, she is content as project manager with where the project is at.
I am contented because we have come a long way in a short space of time.
For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.